It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. It don't. So let the pimping commence. Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, bottom of the video, and we just gonna hop back into it today. So today I will be talking about Drake's recent lawsuits, and going into detail and then giving my opinion basically, and we gonna get out here out of that. So we'll start with well, I want to preface this first. Now, I am a Drake fan, but when people say that, they just think, oh, no, Kendrick. I am a Kendrick fan, actually. Like, I love his previous work. Good Kid, Mad City, Down. Um, To Pimp a Butterfly was really my favorite of all his works. So I'm really a fan of both artists. So yeah, I'm really more of a Drake fan, but I really don't got a horse in the race because I fuck with both, and I'm a fan of the music. So I try to be as non-biased as I can be. Now, damn, I had something to say, but I lost my train of thought. Fuck it. So I'm gonna just hop into it now. Now these for people won't really read into it, so they kept calling it lawsuits. So these, well, he filed two now. They are petitions. They're not lawsuits. They're petitions. So it's a petition to the court, to UMG, to give him evidence to file the lawsuit. So they're not actual lawsuits yet. Um. So obviously he's suing. He's suing UMG. Well, not suing, but like I said, he's trying to sue UMG eventually. For the first lawsuit was just Rico you know, Rico civil practices, and then he was also suing for like illegal business practices. And then the second petition is for defamation, because everybody was talking about. At least I seen hella people talking about, at least on the internet. They was like, why he ain't sue for defamation if he was gonna sue for anything? Well, y'all got y'all motherfucking wish, my nigga. He sued for defamation afterwards. So. Obviously the first one is like they're saying they also got illegal bots to boost the popularity of Not Like Us. There was also somebody on Academic Stream. Now, do not act like this is the most credible source, because Academics was questioning it because he said he got a point on the song, which is actually crazy because people like Academic said, people who actually work on the song don't get points in a lot of situations. So you fucking streaming bots and getting points is crazy. But he basically alleged that he made bots to help for $5,000. He made bots and a percentage of the song to help boost Not Like Us for them. Now, we never really got any like other evidence besides that to confirm how credible the source was as well, and it also sounds crazy, but they did cite it in the lawsuit. So, which is really nuts. It don't even sound right. But I guess if it's a petition, then it's a little different then. So he's petitioning to get evidence for that. So makes sense. Um, Basically, and also part of the illegal business practices. This also goes into like an alternate perspective. I was actually watching Rory explain this, which it really makes sense. He basically talked about how the one that all you like the three, when they decided to sit down and make streaming and decide the value of streaming and what a dollar was, the three majors and Spotify sat down and just basically had this discussion. Now, what's funny about the situation is that the three majors have stock in Spotify, so them them being able for so that's like it's kind of like insider trading, I guess, but it's still, this is really like the only industry is really allowed, because there's really no rules in the music industry. Like it's damn near the most cutthroat industry because it's really just dead ass no rules. But it's like you have I'm trying to give a metaphor for this. It's just basically like people who own your music and distribute your music shouldn't be able to, and they also, the people who own your music have money in like invested in the people who distribute your music, shouldn't have so much power over the value of a stream is. But that is the reality of the music industry, and so that's what he also is saying, because he also provided him saying they boosted the popularity of Not Like Us. Is also saying that they also said that they lowered the licensing rate and made it like cheaper for them to get a percentage to help boost it up. So that would also mess with what the actual value of a stream is. So that would also make it very funny. Funny business for everybody involved. Now, I don't know. Like I said, it's a petition. So UMG actually did respond. Well, one before, well, I guess Drake told UMG before that he was going to do this, and UMG actually told Drake for them to sue. Goddamn, for him to sue Kendrick and not them. That his problems with Kendrick, and well, looking at the terms of the lawsuit, his problem is definitely with them. One to begin with, because Kendrick's not going to be the one who's, especially when you're signed to a label, a major label like that, he's not going to be the one to get the bots or boost it or market it, well, pay for marketing and all that. So that's definitely a label thing off the rip. um and they also said they might hop in, so that's a funny response. I mean, response to before he was going before the petitions, because it's like, it just feels like a response to get somebody off your ass. Like, you basically saying that to sue them and not them, that your problems with them and that we might hop in is crazy. When you look at the terms, the terms don't make sense to sue Kendrick, because he's, like I said, he's not gonna be responsible for none of the marketing when you're signed to a label like that. Well, it's signed for the marketing, but I'm saying for like boosting for marketing like that, he's not gonna be responsible for. Um, and but they did respond once he actually did set up petitions, and he said fans choose what they want to hear, and I feel like that's total bullshit. As we all know with the music industry. So I'll just basically get into my opinion on it, because that's really basically all the terms on it. So like I just said, okay, like I said, I think that's total bullshit. I think it's total bullshit, because we all know those playlists and the algorithm are like, it's very money driven, like especially with those big labels with reach, those there's money getting put behind these artists. Is like, it's not exactly what the people want to hear. It's like, that's a small percentage of it, but then you got the who got the biggest, who got the most money put behind them, who got the biggest pool, just basically who they gonna put the biggest thing behind, and that's basically who ends up on these playlists and algorithms. So that's already bullshit. So that's a bullshit response to even deal with. um how one Okay, so PR wise, it look, this is bad. I do, like I said, I ain't gonna say face, but I do think he did some of this for PR. um I guess he thought it would go a little different, because it went. I think as a PR move, it went terrible. Everybody I seen who was responding to it and talking about it, discussing it, they was very like on Drake ass. Like, they was very like, that's soft for you suing it. Somebody even talked about how this was worse than J. Cole apologizing to Rap Beef, and I was like, and I mean, from a business perspective, it's not that crazy. If he can, like I said, PR move, it was bad. I agree with that, because they do look crazy. But now that I looked at it in the business side, if he can actually get evidence to actually, like, I don't know, if he can get evidence to actually prove that all this shit is true, that he's saying that they made illegal business practices and that lowering and license rate and all this, and I think it could low key be big for the music industry. Now it's gonna be a stretch. I don't know if it's gonna be a stretch. I don't know, cause seeing, at least with the I watched a little bit of Lawyers for Workers and other stuff. It is, at least it's not a lot of evidence, at least right now. But I think also that's due to some of it being a petition. So he's asking them to give him the numbers to see if I think he's asking them to give him the numbers, like what Drake is or his team is, to see if they fudging the numbers. But my thing is, that could be like low key. I don't know. Groundbreaking sounds a little, but like, I feel like it could be, because I feel like that would be getting into the conversation of how much a stream is really worth. And they had said they was gonna pass this law in Senate. I don't know how it is, because now we have new presidency, and he's a Republican, not a Democrat. So I don't know how this work. I mean, businesses. So I don't. We gonna see how that worked out. But it was supposed to be like a cent per stream. I think that was the rule. Um, so maybe if Drake's able to prove this, it could change that perspective. That's really my perspective on this. I'm really just looking at the business side, because I'm over the PR and the beef shit. Is over with at this point. Like, the beef happened. Um, did you enjoy the music? You chose a side. It doesn't. I don't really give a fuck at this point. I mean, look, from PR perspective, really, Drake lost. Like, it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. So that's why I ain't really tripping. I'm looking at the business side of things now. And like, I'm looking, like I said, if he's able to prove this, I think it can be really big. Now, if he's not able to prove this, then he just looks fucking stupid, and it's a terrible PR move. And I don't know what the hell he could really like benefit from it. Like, there's no benefit at all if he loses. I literally like feel like this might be a bigger risk, um, then he's taking. I think he's really taking a chance on this because he really gotta like the evidence got to be damning. And he really and like bro said, he gotta really blow them out the water. Like it gotta be for some money. So shit, I hope it does just for the simple fact of me being an artist myself and also like content creating using platforms like that. It could really change the value and how much the monetary earnings and stuff. So I really hope that side of it. But if it's all some bullshit for PR, then fuck it. So like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok about the video, and we out.